Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another Monday afternoon here in the United Kingdom. Could be morning for you, could be evening for you. We've got an awful lot of people in chat already. So welcome along. If I scroll all the way back up as far as it will let me to C Duke, to Adrian, to Sombrero Pharaoh, to SK, to Mariah's in here. Hiya Booster. Adrian, welcome into you. And anybody who I might have accidentally missed. There are so many people, I can't welcome you all today. Quilava in Azalea is going to be a nightmare for both of these runs, but we've got to get through Scyther before we can even consider that 4x weakness. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing very, very well. I am full of hay fever, so I might be a little bit sniffly. I have called the Scyther Sizzle and the Sizzle Scyther because I couldn't think of anything else. It's very cloudy but quite warm today. Welcome into Just Another Person and Dom Verrill, St. Ricardo, and of course Umbreon. It's currently 2 PM here. Just making sure that wasn't the door going. No, it's just next door's car. Welcome in Nichols as well. I hope everyone's having a great day. Fire types to watch out for. We have the Houndoom at top of Radio Tower. We have, of course, the Rivals fire types. And I think the only other one we really need to watch out for is Karen's Houndoom as well. Hunting for Cyndaquil and Brilliant Diamond, best of luck for that. Let us get the graphics up. Hopefully this is all working. We have all made it through another weekend. I am doing very well, Nikolai. How are you? I say I'm doing very well. Blue's Arcanine by that point, we should be majorly over-leveled. If we have an issue with Blue, then we have any kind of... then we have a problem. Welcome in Kumbe. I am not doing too badly today, thank you. Could be doing an awful lot worse. Let's get myself comfortable. You have class in 2 hours and you need to stay awake. Try and get well rested at the very least. Blaine's Bumhead Fireduck will be irrelevant, as will be the ones in the underground. Anyway, we're faffing, aren't we? I'll grab the controller, make sure the movement's working. And without any further ado, let's double check the Pokegear. We're at the correct time. Let's go. So we're running Scyther first, and then Sizzle second. Learn set is practically identical for levelling up between the two. The only difference is we learn Metal Claw instead of Wing Attack at level 30 for the Sizzle. So we're already murdering these rats, which is a good sign. Oh yes, we do have the Kimono Girls Flareon as well. Yes, Rival 2 Quilava will be the worst out of all of them. Crystal Back Sprite is very, 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 very nice for Scyther. Welcome in, NKA. I hope you're having a lovely morning. I don't have my glasses on, so on the first break, I've got to go and try and figure out where I've left them. I'm terrible for not wearing my glasses, and then they end up in all kind of random places. Yes, Hidden Power Ground for the Scyther, Hidden Power Rock for the Sizzle a little bit later on. And it is nice to have a Pokemon that can just chew through the opposition in the early game. I have been running Zubat off stream, and goodness me, I think it was like a 12-shot KO for my first encounter. Yes, I would personally go for Steel Wing myself. I'm hoping to just brute force Lance. That is my plan, because his Gyarados should set up Rain Dance. I'll just get a couple of extra levels here. Level 7 should be fine. 1 hour 40 would be glorious for Scyther. I managed to get the Alolan Rat over the line in under 1 hour 40. So if Scyther's not as good as Alolan Raticate, then there is an issue. Karen does have Houndoom, but we have Hidden Power Ground by that point. I'm not sure who's going to be in from the mod team today. That is true. We do need to watch out for any rocks being flung at us. Swords Dance / Swords Dance Return, both very, very good options there. And Rival 1 was about as easy as we expected. I always double check that tree. I've been playing a lot of key item and full item randomizers over the weekend as well, so I have to relearn the movement. Welcome in, Danny Porter. Thank you for the compliments. I hope you enjoy the live stream. Swift is also a very good move to have on the learn set just because of the pesky sand attacks. Have I ever lost to Rival 1? Embarrassingly, yes. Yes, I have. A few times. If that happens, though, I just reset the run. Because clearly I'm doing something wrong. Good luck with the product launch tomorrow, Adrian. Last Pokemon to lose to Rival 1, I think... Oh, goodness me, who was it? Smoochum lost, I know that much. Gen 3 is coming back in a couple of weeks' time. The RNG does just conspire against me sometimes. Smoochum has no physical defense, no physical attack. So Smoochum was just like, nope, I'm out of here. Saw the Cyndaquil and left. But if we lose to Rival 1, I just restart the run because there's something clearly I'm doing wrong. And it's only a 5-minute thing to reset everything back up. I kind of want to be level 9 for the gym, I think. It's a little bit interesting that Scott did Snubble, because we haven't aligned our schedules, but I had just recorded a Gramble run as he announced his Snubble run. So I've delayed my Gramble video, the footage is all there, but it is just budget Teddy Ursa. Like, Gramble is budget Ursaing. For some reason, I completely forgot that we'd be weak to Spearow there. Yes, we have Ursaring at home. I've got a few runs that I'm holding back, just in case I fall ill again. So I've got a few runs edited and mostly voiced. I just need to voice over the leaderboard at the very end. That is a very good point about Falconer's Mud Slap. No Mud Slap for us. I reckon we shouldn't have an issue. We'll give a berry just in case. So if you ever see anything like Starmie, you know that I've fallen ill. I didn't factor in the critical hit from Gus then. But we could tank one critical hit. Why not use potions? It's quicker for me to just run into the Pokemon Center than faff about in the bag. There have been a lot of issues with notifications lately. I don't know what it is, but people haven't been notified quite as often as they should be. Welcome in, Dan. I hope you had a lovely weekend kayaking. It was kayaking you did. That's not the fastest Falconer. We've had a 4-minute Falconer before. It probably is a YouTube thing. I had a 4:30 Falconer a while ago. The evolution runs are going to need to be redone. I've completely changed my overlay since then. Welcome in, Cygnus. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Coughing or wheezing I have not done yet. Gonna take the risk of getting hypnotized here. Pokemon I'm most excited to run. I'm trying in vain at the moment to get some of the later gen Pokemon in the game. So I think something like a Rowlet would be really interesting in this. Zapdos did very well into Falconer. I did not mean to engage this person into battle. However, Water Gun is very, very weak. Let's grab that Great Ball. Let's now go and grab the next Great Ball. And let's do a cheeky little heal here. Ooh, you're stuffing Sphere into the game. Thank you, Snowy. Snowy is a very, very intelligent person. Highly intelligent and can work magic with this game. A lot like Kangaskhan. Between them, they are absolute geniuses. I would insert viewer-made pixel sprites in if people wanted them in. I wouldn't just go over the internet and steal some, because that seems a little bit immoral. Oh god, people buying tickets to watch what I do. That's scary, isn't it? It was Snowy's birthday recently. A week or so ago, I believe, for Snowy's birthday. No luck with Cyndaquil yet. Oh no. If you have Legends Arceus, it might actually be quicker to do some massive mass outbreak hunting on that game for a shiny Cyndaquil. I would love to do GDQ with a challenge run. I'd do Wobbuffet. I'd make people wait 4 hours. Because that's how long Wobbuffet's going to take. I did a test run with Unknown recently, and that took a very long time. Got a feeling we'll need an extra PlayStation Network Cure Berry today. Let's do a little bit of shopping. Buy 10 repels, and buy 4 super potions because we can't afford the 5th. I never vibed with Masuda. I used the Hidden Power Ice Unknown, which was great up until Mrs. Karen. Now we're going to pause the timer here because we are catching the HM Friends, and if you wish to join the HM Friends, then the link is in the description. I was using a single Unknown. I was taking the pain. Kangaskhan is amazing. Yes, we are going to be running some trade evos very soon, Matt. They are coming up in late April, early May. Not 100% sure on my schedule right at the moment. It was... What letter was it? I can't remember what letter it was. I know I had some people in the chat with me on my Discord server, but I genuinely cannot remember. We don't need a Parasite. Unknown X, and then Unknown Rock, which I tried afterwards, was Unknown R. So for trading evolutions, there's a setting in the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, which will allow us to evolve at a fixed level for most Pokemon, or I believe for a Pokemon like, Slowking, it's a Water Stone instead. I will have to check what Hidden Power type Unknown F is, and if we could possibly get a run with it. Just waiting for a Paris now. By the way, Dan, the Pokegear has worked, I believe. So we are now currently at 2:31 AM instead of the 12 midnight that I set it at. Just waiting for a Paris. This is why I paused the timer for the HM Friends, because it is completely inconsistent. There is no rhyme or reason as to when we are going to see our Paris, we just know we're going to get one eventually. Hopefully before sunset, but you never know. That's another Venonat. To really have a little counter saying who I encounter in the Viridian Forest. See just how many Pokemon we don't need. Abra's 10% where we get him now. Although we keep the timer running for him because we changed how we catch him. There's Paris. Paris is out of hiding for another run now. Please go in first ball. No. How do I skip so fast? I have hotkeys to rewind back in time because I'm not wasting money on Great Balls here. There we go. We have our HM friends acquired, and I've already spoken to Kurt, so that was a bit of a moots thing going in there. Let's now beat up some rats. Paris was difficult today. When Snowy did their test run of the Alolan Raticate ROM, I believe we were there for about 5 minutes trying to find a Paris. Had got to be close to 100 encounters. So this Scyther is never going to evolve. Eater Slowpoke Tails sounds like... Unknown F is Steel, oh goodness me. Eater Slowpoke Tails sounds like some kind of insult, doesn't it? Sounds like something Bart Simpson would say. Yes, I have played with the Alolan Raticate in this game. It wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. It's kind of mid, but that's what we expected from the rat. You really do have to press F to pay respects for Unknown Steel. We're not going to bother healing. We're going to heal straight after this battle. And we're at almost full HP. We've been poisoned though, which isn't great. But we're in absolutely no danger of fainting here. We're starting the Sizzle run as a Sizzle, because it's got the same base stat totals just shuffled about. I'm feeling a little better today, thank you, Morris. Hay fever's quite bad, but I'm working through it. Ha! String shot meaningless. String shot meaningless? I left some words out there. String shot is meaningless. Chuck and Bruno were fine, I got hidden power flying. Lance was the issue because we couldn't one-shot his Dragonite. And we can't learn any of the elemental punches. Alright, so we have Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill. Three-shot Fury attack is not that bad. Why use many word when few word do trick? Exactly. As long as he doesn't... Oh, he's dead before I even managed to finish that sentence. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't stun Spore, we're fine. I'm going to put on a PlayStation Network Cure Berry here. String Shot does nothing. Tackle does barely anything either. It's Scyther versus Scyther, and he's Fury Cuttering for some reason. It did actually do a fair whack of damage in the end. False Swipe, no thank you. I have no idea about Alolan Muck, I've got to be honest with you. It might, or it might not. Not a terrible Bugsy split overall. We've got Fury Cutter. Not 100% sure we're going to learn that straight away, though. Instead, we're going to pop our head in the PMC. And we're going to hope and pray for Rival 2. We are going to change our held item to a berry here. And let's hope for the best. Starting, of course, with Ghastly. Ghastly has sent us to sleep and will start licking us. No physical special split. We're running on the same physical special attack as we were before. Ember's not as powerful as I thought it would be, but we did get a nasty burn there. So we're going to take a reset. That was just hugely unlucky. Hypnosis didn't hit, so we're now at full health for the Quilava. Smokescreen failed, Smokescreen hit. Didn't get burned, but we are missing now. There's not a lot of bold at all. Just got to hit once more. There we go. Only one reset for Rival 2. We cannot complain at that whatsoever. And that first reset was just a little bit of duff luck. Yes, so flinching moves, I believe, don't actually interact with the King's Rock. Which means if you're running something like Headbutt, you might as well have the pink bow on. Dark Stab would be great if Raticate had any special attack whatsoever. Sucker Punch is a terrible move in Gen 2 for the rat, unfortunately. Gonna keep Quick Attack just for now. Oh shoot, I didn't put a repel on. Our next big issue is, of course, going to be Whitney. He's lazy. He doesn't know how to get the bird back. Whitney's rollouts could be very dangerous. We are 4 times weak to it. Hence why we have just taught Headbutt. And we're going to take on a couple of extra optionals just to be sure. We can be level 22, I'd be happy for this Whitney fight. I don't want to use Fury Cutter, and also please don't backseat me. I do mention it every stream, and it is in the rules of the channel to not backseat. Have a safe drive into work, D1. This is the Scyther only run. We are not evolving this one. And all of you on Team Abra, let's hope for a very quick Abra. And in fact, before I finish that sentence, we have a very quick Abra. So Scyther solo first, then we're going to take a little break and do Sizzle afterwards. I'm really hoping that the Universal Pokemon Randomizer ROM that I have set up isn't the one that automatically evolves. I have just realised it might be the easier Evo one. We're going to grab the bike. And we're going to get moving. And now all of you on Team Kenya like me, here is Kenya. And what we will do is we'll swap Paris and Abra. And we will swap Kenya and someone else. Welcome in, Hidden Gym. Whitney is going to be very hard. I'm taking no risks. I am being very, very conservative with how I play this one. It's just a straight level up in Gen 2, unfortunately. The technology's not quite there for randomizing a vanilla ROM. Aniseed balls, they're glorious, aren't they? The tech isn't quite there to randomize vanilla ROM with recognizing what item you're holding, unfortunately. Taking full advantage of Voltorb not having any electric type moves there. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and not go for the Quick Claw. If we need it, then we have something wrong. Focus Energy does work in this generation, yes. It's not one where it's busted like Gen 1, thank goodness. However, I haven't found it to be as reliable as I'd hoped. You've not missed much so far, a single reset against Rival 2. That was more bad luck than anything else. We got licked by the Ghastly, and then we had a burn off the Quilava. .110 base speed for the Scyther. Right, it's time to take on a Schnabababababababble. Didn't get paralysed, that's all I care about there. Level 22. I did nickname the Scyther Scizor, yes. Gonna give the berry, we're gonna use a potion. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed. And we're gonna hope for the best. Frustration. Ha! Whitney, you're so free. The Scizor is called Scyther, yes. What a nice Whitney fight. Flaming hell. Flinch and a miss to get the win. Whitney, you're so bad. Friendship levels are set to 0 for AI Pokemon in Gen 2, which is why a Mirror Move Return does like 3 HP's worth of damage. Let's annoy this tree. I don't think we'll need it, but we will just chat with the Rock Smash Man. No, we do not want to battle you, mate. Look away. Stop camping me. For goodness sake. There we go, we're through the hardest part of the game. Getting past that drowsy Dream Eater man. Scyther's doing very well, Gemma, so far. 20-minute Whitney is nothing to complain about. Are you Flareon? Yes, you are. You're in a break on your course? I hope the course is going well for you, Gemma. I'm doing very well, thank you, Rex. How are you? Use up some of these potions. Morty should be fine because we're going to get Hidden Power Ground. All AI trainers have minimal friendship in Gen 2. We don't need agility. We are fast enough as we are. Our next level up move is our only stab move we get via level up, though. Critical hit. Yes, I'm going to cheat and get Hidden Power early. I didn't even need to heal there. I forget that this Jolteon's bad. So we have Surf, and that's the main thing. And Peach, thank you so much. Bloody hell, 10 gift memberships. Bloody hell. Jesus, Peach, thank you. If you have the claim button, please do click it. Oh, you really didn't have to. Thank you so goddamn much, Peach. I swear it is a lot of people's mission to make me swear on air. We'll have to see if the overlay breaks now. But thank you so bloody much, Peach. It really is appreciated. We don't want to battle that trainer. Oh no, you had allow gifts off. I didn't even know that was a thing. Right, I'm going to pause the timer and see if this is broken. I know the sounds are broken. Not quite sure why the sounds are broken. Advanced audio properties. Monitor and output. The timer is paused while I try and fix this. And let's do a cheeky little refresh there. So thank you once again, Peach. I really don't know why the overlay hates gift memberships so much. Double Kick is pitiful against us. And on the community tab, we have a members-only community post for you to pick your HM friends. I didn't even know it was a thing, Cygnus, so I'm clueless as to find that out. Hopefully someone in chat will know how you can change your allow gift settings. To pick up the Rare Candy, we can learn Detect, so we will teach it, or we will pick it up. We don't need that extra elixir over there. We'll just get Detect here, and then we shall get Hidden Power. Kanbei, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. You are far too bloody kind, everybody. Jeez, what is going on today? If we get to a level where it tries to evolve, I will quickly change my ROM. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Why haven't I stuck a rappel on? Let's get to the Minceberry now. And with our special attack being so low, we're going to forgo. What are we going to forgo? I've forgotten what we're going to forgo. We're going to forgo Pursuits. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to teach Hidden Power Ground next time we menu. Dr. Chops, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I am doing rounding, but I round up. Let's refresh that again. The overlay is broken. I love the HM friends. I really do feel grateful for every single person in this chat right now. You've broken my brain, people. I might struggle for words for the next couple of minutes. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. But thank you once again to everybody. It's so lovely. Let's teleport back. And what am I doing? We're menuing, so let us put Hidden Power on for those pesky rock type, steel types. And what else am I doing? I've forgotten what I'm doing. We're just going to do with that so far. Have I done Skarmory yet? I have a failed run with Skarmory. Got it as far as Lance the Liar with the Flyers, and then it just went kaput. Your goal is to allow me to get takeout whenever I want it. The way YouTube pays, I'll be able to get takeout at the end of May now. One shot on the Haunter. One shot on the Magnemite. He's going to have such a weakness to ground now. One shot on the Quilava. And a one shot on the Zubat. No, two shot on the Zubat. And a Confusion. There we go. We're through the rival. Scizor is coming up second. So no, we've not done the Sizzle run yet. So I'm not allowed to discuss the figures with YouTube. However, what happens is any money I earn during April, I will get paid in May. So 2 working days after the 21st of May is when I get my April paycheck. The next half of the next video is just going to be thank you to all the lovely HM friends. We've got so many of them now. And Ashley, thank you very much for your kind words there. I've got to be honest, the next part of this run is just going to be Push A Simulator. So HM friends will be updated for Saturday or next Tuesday's run. I'm not 100% sure. I've already got a lot of editing done for this Tuesday's run. It's going to be Noctowl coming out tomorrow on Wednesday, I beg your pardon. I changed my day and I keep forgetting I changed my day. Noctowl is on a Wednesday this week. And Noctowl was a very, very nice run. I do have a Turbo Fire button. I was developing carpal tunnel syndrome in my thumb, so I had to get rid of manually pressing the button. Oh dear, right, we have an evolution happening. Thought this might be an issue, so I am going to go onto the thumbnail. I'm going to very quickly change the ROM and see if that helps. So please do bear with me, timer has been paused at 29:28. So let's drop down a hard save here. You've almost done editing Hitmontop. I'm not going to take a break with this one. I am just going to do this with my microphone live. Because I'm quite mad like that. So we replaced who did we replace? We replaced Chikorita with Scyther. And we will call this Crystal SCYTHER.gbc. Close that. Close the content. And then if I do star.gbc, get the new ROM. And let's just do a cheeky little test. Do I have a rare candy? Yes, I do. That's still evolving. Goodness me. Why are you evolving? Please do bear with me here. In fact, if I just do... This should unlink all evolutions for me. There we go. Right, I'm trying a different ROM. See if that works. Apologies for that. I will hydrate just at the same time now. Let's get the graphics back up. Let's make sure that GameHook is still working as intended, which it isn't. So I'm glad I checked that. And I'm just going to Rare Candy once now to make sure it doesn't evolve, which it doesn't. I'm hoping this ROM doesn't break anything. We could restart the timer, and we're going to go and heal after all that. I'm so clueless with things like gift subscriptions and gift memberships. I really should get myself au fait with it. Welcome in, Dylan. I hope you're doing well today. I don't collect the Pokemon cards. I mentioned this last stream, but I am a gambling addict in recovery. And Pokemon cards are very, very much like gambling to me, in the sense that they scratch all the same itches. So I try to avoid them at all costs. Gifted subs are very, very, very kind, especially for those people who aren't able to purchase their own. And I am eternally grateful for everybody who does gift a subscription to allow somebody who might not be able to get a channel membership of their own be able to join the HM Friends for a month. Right, what are we doing? We're buying some stuff. We'll buy 21 Super Repels and we'll buy 10 Super Potions. Then we'll do a cheeky little heal in here. And we'll pick up strength from the man in the cafe, as I have got a bit of arm pain for some reason. It's at this point we will teach both Surf and Strength to Psyduck. We teach them both at the same time, and if your cursor is over Surf, I do believe... Kambe, thank you for gifting a membership to Sombrero Pharaoh. Oh, Sombrero Pharaoh, also known as Sprout T, lovely, lovely member of the mod team. And I'm so glad they've got a membership. Oh, bugger, that's not what we want. We want a headbutt there. Thank goodness it didn't send us to sleep. Kambe, you're far too generous. Thank goodness we one-shot these, because they have a habit of screaming bloody murder at us. You're determined to break the stream. You're determined to break me. This might be the weirdest bit of optimization I've ever done, going down the further hole to engage him in battle so I don't have the exclamation point over his head. It's payday next week for me too. No, don't break me. Spend your money on useful things. Let's dig out of here. And let us use a repel. We're going to move the super repels up. And hopefully my movement isn't too janky over here. Define useful. Fish and chips, that's useful. Oh, I shouldn't have said fish and chips. There's this thing you can link to your stream that allows people to order takeaways for you. And I'm like, no, I don't want to risk that because I'll end up with like 18 McDonald's at my door. Chump kick. Pathetic. Welcome in, Paul. I hope you're doing well. Uh, 18 McDonald's would be good. Why am I going to heal? I don't need... Oh, yes, I do need to heal. He's got rock slide. I'm not a big fan of fish, I've got to be honest with you. Dr. Chops, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Please flinch. Oh, seismic toss. Ha, you fool. And we have exactly super potion healing range. And while we're in the menu, we're going to manually select strength off Psyduck. That's another bit of optimization we do. I remember about 10 years ago, we got some chip shop curry sauce from Sainsburger. It was so bad. Bloody hell, 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. You really didn't have to. Bloody hell, what's going on today? Oh, I'm going to pause the timer just for a second. Thank you so much, Vetzler. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If you're able to type it in phonetically, that would be a great help, but thank you so much. Welcome to all these new HM friends. Thank you so, so much. Click that claim button if it's on your screen. Sanshrew, excellent HM friend in Generation 1. I think I'm saying it correctly, but Tuck, I think Tuck, I speak a bit of Swedish, but I don't speak much. I don't speak much in Norwegian, but I think Tuck is the same. Oh, I just need a couple of moments to catch my breath. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. We're using the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. This Scyther cannot evolve. Oh. I hope you all don't mind, but I just need a couple of moments to catch my breath. So I am going to go to the BRB screen, and I shall see you all in a couple of moments. I tell you what, I never thought I'd have my fight or flight response activate on stream, but thank you so much once again, everyone. Oh, it's still looping, but welcome to all the new HM friends. There is a community post that you can click on and select your HM friend team. I've got a lot of work cut out for me now after this stream, and it did strike me, why the hell have I not been using wing attack this entire time in this gym? Let's see where we are. Timer should be going. We're going to heal up just these last few HP. The overlay was still going. I am not too au fait with missing though. Oh. Goodness knows what I was going for, honestly. 35-14 for Chuck. This is a very good run so far as well. Especially for being on stream. You always had about 5 to 10 minutes on stream. Because there's so much more you've got to focus on. You're not just thinking about how you're doing the run. So we'll teach Fly to Kenya. Team Kenya for life. And let's go back up to the Lake of Rage. No, we don't want to do that. We want to stick on our large rappel here. Welcome in back. I hope you're doing well. I have no idea where the option is to gift subs. Oh, bloody hell, that's not headbutt. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Dragon Rage. Lake of Rage Fury Cutter. I will always have time for everybody in the chat. As long as you're not a meanie beanie, of course. I don't need to heal here, but sod it, we're doing it anyway. I never factor in anything like gift sub emotional overload, because I never expect anyone to super chat, sub, or anything here. I'm just here to keep everyone company, and to have a little bit of fun. If I can put a smile on at least one person's face, then I'm doing a good job with this channel, and that's all I care about. Oh, shoot. I'm going to rewind this battle. I'm going to cheat ever so slightly because I misclicked there. I always struggle with hidden power and headbutt. We are doing Scissor from the get-go, Metal Hammer. Dr. Chops, thank you so much for another $1.99. Clicking like does help spread the love to other people. So if you do want to click that like button, I would very much appreciate it. But if you don't want to, then you don't have to. We're going to take an extra protein on this routing today as well. No, Dr. Chops is saying it's the law. You have to, otherwise you're going to get arrestificated. With extra arresting. Let's headbutt a snake. And then let's wing attack. A Gloom, talk to the lady, make sure we get her password. Headbutt this rat into next week. Talk to the man. It's because you're supposed to do this part of the run straight after Morty. The Gyarados is supposed to be a bit of a mini-boss. However, they let you get all the way to Cianwood. No, we don't want Lance to wall us. Slash, yes please. Oh, I'm going to say goodbye to Focus Energy. I'm not really a big fan of Focus Energy myself. Yes, we have already met the liar with the flyers. He's trying to convince me that Beedrill is a flying type. He had a Beedrill in my full item rando that I did yesterday. I've never had to eat stat experience train in this, really. There are still some gift subscriptions going, I believe. If you want to click that button, you will join the HM friends. Lance will still Scyther and claim it as a dragon, yes. Right, Hidden Power Ground, bottom move. Good. Murkrow, headbutt in the face. Gloom, attack it with wings. Right moves, that's what we need. Maybe I should try and get a sponsorship by the property company Right Move, because the amount of times I don't use the Right Move. We are currently at badge number 6 is the next one we're getting in around about 45 seconds time, hopefully. Maybe a little bit longer because it is an ice gym. And we do, of course, have the weakness to ice. But the Lie with the Flyer is now going to give us a Whirlpool. And we're going to heal in the PMC, just in case. 40 minutes, 44 seconds for getting into this gym is not the worst in the world. Well, let's hope that the price is right. Icy Wind did next to nothing. Dugong, please flinch. Aurora Beam got us to 69 HP. Piloswine, flinch. Piloswine, flinch. Oh, sugar. Wing attack, please KO. Yes. Well, that was a little bit dangerous, but it could have been an awful lot worse. Yes, when we get Swords Dance, it does stay forever. We're going to get the Rare Candy, and I'm going to climb Sprout Tower now because it's on stream. And I have a nasty habit of forgetting Sprout Tower. So let's just put a headbutt up top. Does mean that we're taking about a 10-second time loss from the cutscene. And unfortunately, I have not got the visual memory in order to memorise Mount Silver and the Whirl Islands. Moments of violence? No, not the moments of violence, the moments of silence for the badge boost glitch. We're not putting Wing Attack up top at the moment, Dr. Chops. We don't want the super effective text. We're actually going to get a level up here. And please don't backseat. Backseating is something that really takes me off my focus. Giving bits of advice like that can really throw someone in mid-run when they're trying to focus on probably about 8 different things at once at the moment. Actually, which is quite scary with how badly my brain's been focusing lately. Alright, we'll get Flash, we'll teach it to Paris straight away, and then I think I want to go somewhere else. Where do I want to go? Azalea Town sounds like a nice place to hang out for a couple of moments. So if we teach that over Scratch, and then we go into Paris and switch some moves, Flash, and swap those two about, and then we dig out. Are we repelled up? Yes, we are. We'll go over to Azalea Town. We'll get the King's Rock. Gonna do a little bit of housekeeping now. Yes, backseating is telling me what to do. It's like backseat driving. Telling somebody who is driving along a motorway how to control their car. C-Duke, thank you so much for the gifted membership to Will. Conbay, thank you so much for the £2 super chats. I ripped my focus. Conbay, please do save your money. Gonna dip our head in there. We are going to go over here. We're gonna go up to floor number 5. We're gonna get return because we should now be happy enough. Then we're going to go here and we're going to buy 3 protein. Going to dump them in. And then we are going to get the Jellyvator out. Dr. Chop, save your bloody money for goodness sake. Thank you so much, though, for another $1.99. Oh, I love that emote, Tech Hunter. A break is coming up after No, actually, we're going to power through for a little bit. Normally I'd take a break after Jasmine. We'll probably take one around about Elite Four. Backseating can throw me completely off my stride. Welcome in, Simon. You did catch a stream. I almost split there. Soft Sand for Jasmine's Gym. We're going to give that. And now I just need to pause the timer for a hot moment. We do need a Jasmine bin emote. I will get to work on that. I need to change my day. It's Tuesday, but it's actually Sunday, so I think I need to change it to Wednesday, which is actually Monday, because I think we need to have a little chat with Monica of Monday. Unpause the timer. We'll heal up in Goldenrod so that we've got our teleport spot. We probably didn't even need the soft sand for this, because we've got Hidden Power Ground. We'll have a little chat with Monica of Monday, we'll reascend the Lighthouse, then we'll do Jasmine, and we're good to go. Generally, all the currency was just chips. I didn't work at the cash desk. We do need emotes for all the HM friends. The lovely Chocolate Snicky did the Kenya Kenya, which I think is amazing. But part of my plan at the end of this month is to commission some emote art. Alright, Hidden Power Ground is the bottom one. Magnemite goes down. Magnemite number 2 goes down. Now we've just got an Iron Tailing Steelix to worry about. He throws a rock, oh dear. Ha! Get stuffed, Jasmine. Team Kenya all the way, people. And now we have our TP Sport. Welcome in, Sarvesh. I hope you're doing well. And let us go straight in. Rock Throw is terrible. We're taking full advantage of Rock Throw being terrible. Psyduck is best duck. I have drawn a very bad Psyduck. If you don't have a gift membership, there are 20 gift memberships waiting to be claimed. I don't know how many there are. Actually, I think it's 20. This run is going remarkably well. I'm waiting for it to fall apart. And of course, this is only run 1 of 2 today. We're going to be running Sizzle straight afterwards. We just need to make sure we have 10 hidden... No, we need 6 Hidden Power PP for the tippy top of Radio Tower here. My all-time favourite Pokemon is the Alolan Rattata. Although Teddy Ursa is a very close second, I do love a cute bear. Houndoom is coming, but we have Hidden Power Ground. That's why the Alolan Rattata is one of me emotes here. He is so cute. This one won't fully evolve. We're going to be starting fully evolved with the Sizzle run though. And then the video, which is coming in a couple of weeks' time, will be the evolution run. Oh, we've already battled him. Maractus is so cute. And Maractus is great for hunting water types in Gen 8. Because it has Storm Drain, I believe. I had a dream that I ran Farfetch'd in this game last night, and it was not good. So I'm taking that as a wee bit of a premonition not to run any kind of Farfetch'd in the near future. We're going to say goodbye to Slash and Headbutt, both the same PP, with the same power. We're going to say goodbye to Slash. I'd rather have Headbutt. Headbutt has the flinch chance, and flinch I think is going to be more reliable than critical hits across the course of the run. Welcome in the King's Tree, I hope you're doing well. Get the basement key, and now we can leave here. Did the optional trainers just for the stat experience. And we are going to heal. And no, Farfetch'd would not get the stick. It needs to start with a berry in order to be on the leaderboard. The only thing that must change is the starter Pokemon itself. Going to take advantage of Wing Attack having 35 PP here. We could have used the King's Rock for flinch and slash, but you get 30% chance to flinch. I'm really glad you enjoyed the Raichu run. I bloody hated it. Nearly finished work? Marvellous. You're a fifth of the way through the working week if you work Monday to Friday, and that's always something to celebrate. I hope you are recovering, Malik. I know you've been in hospital quite a lot recently, haven't you? Alright, stab Wing Attack on the Golbat, and we get confused. Bugger. Ooh, ow. Well, that was terrible. Headbutt it and it flinches. There we go. I will fix the UPM link in the description. That really couldn't have gone worse. Thank you for popping in, Adrian. I hope you have a lovely time at work. There was so much stuff I had to keep in. He hasn't evolved his Quilava, no. He's a fool. I don't want to spoil Noctowl's run on Wednesday, but it does have some very odd pacing in it. And here is where medium fast is going to be working in our favour. Gen 2's rival is pretty bad. Welcome in, Alex. I hope you're doing well. We say goodbye to the Bumhead Fireduck and Simon Atkins. Thank you so much for joining the channel. There is a community post on the community tab where you can join your HM friend team. A Wing Attack this Gloom and Doom. And we are getting close to the end of the rocket segment, thank goodness. That thing really did hate me. That Raichu had issues. Snowy and I did the maths a couple of days ago to figure out what on earth was going on with it. And I think I'm going to have to change up my strategy quite significantly and do about half an hour's worth of walking and cycling in order to evolve sooner. Which is going to be dull. I'm going to get so bored during the friendship runs. We shall now dig out of there, and we will teleport back to the PMC to heal for PP purposes. I'm Team Arvin. That whole dog storyline, even though I was scared of dogs, it was such a cute storyline. The trouble with fishing rod grinding earlier is getting back there without fly. And with it being the old rod, we're just going to get Magikarp for the most part. I'll use my bog standard radio Pokemon March for any grinding we do. It's more doing it during the run. My focus is going to go. Pichu really shouldn't exist. We have an Alakazam full run coming up. We did just the battles a little while ago. And by that I mean like 6 months ago. But we're doing the run starting with the Abra. And that's coming out soon. We're definitely not going to bother with Sunny Day, even though we can learn it for some bass-ackward reason. Without the Abra start, Alakazam would be top of the leaderboard. That is for sure. And it's at this point we will teach Whirlpool and Waterfall to Mr. Psyduck. Triple-digit numbers, as long as it's not triple-digit resets, I am happy. The Abraline run does hurt. But we've already done it. It's already been pre-recorded. Apologies if there was some duff movement there. I had a sneezing fit. I tried to disguise it as best I could, but yes, sneezing fit. Absolutely glorious. You can change your Pokemon's nickname with the Name Rater. You can find the Name Rater in Goldenrod City and in Lavender Town. We will swap to the Sharp Beak after this for now. I have a feeling we might just need to return the Dratini. So where is... First of all, let's use that. Let's boost our defense. Let's dump those up to top. Where the hell is the Sharp Beak? There it is. She has a Seadra, I think? Yes. This is a good litmus test. Ooh, interesting. I have thought about doing a Ladybird and Ledyon run. It's one of those ones I am in active thinking about. Ladybird and Ledyon are going to be quite difficult. This is a good litmus test. We'll see if Wing Attack does it. If it doesn't, we're going to have to forgo Headbutt for now. Ooh, that is interesting. We might be able to get away with just Wing Attack. We'll give it a go. Might not be good enough, but we shall definitely try. One down. We're not going to learn double team. Two down. Just one more to go. I didn't heal this bloody thing, did I? We're through the Dratini. Welcome into Wolf. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. She's in healing range. No, she's not. I'm lying. Leddy-baledi and 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 leddy-baledi. There. Welcome in, Dehu. Thank you for making it to the stream. Every so often I can speak quickly. Let's get the max elixir here. We're not going to bother with these dragon trainers. We're going to go through the whirlpool and now we get a questionnaire. It's just a little survey. And we're through the survey. And we are on a very good time here. We're getting Claire's badge in a time of 1 hour and 27 seconds. Cheating, yes. I'm like Lance. I have a great time with the errand. Hopefully we'll be through the Elite Four by that point. We're going to pause the timer here just to do some bag management. Because with my dyslexia on stream, this could take a bloody while. Right, what do we want? We want to keep those. We want to keep that. Toss the antidote. Move those full heals up there. Feel like an old granny staring at a phone at the moment. Where's my max ether? There it is. You go up there. And elixir goes there. Soft sand down to the bottom. Pink bow down to the bottom. King's rock down to the bottom. Mint berry. We just need the pearls cure berry down there. And we can unpause the timer now. We're going to quickly have help from 3 HM friends at once here. As we do a dig, a teleport, and a fly. And I suppose a surf as well, so all 4 HM friends have a little bit of action here. Get our next rare candy, and now we're going to make our way through towards the league. Up the waterfall we go. Repel wore off, so we are going to use another max repel. And we'll take on her because she has the Bulbasaur line. We're actually not in bad stead at all at the moment. My plan is to set up a swords dance against the Gyarados at Lance. Because he should, and it is in big, bold, 500 point health Vetica, should set up a rain dance on turn 1. What is the UK equivalent of OSHA? I can never remember what it's called over here. A full team run for a regular video is probably not something I'm going to do. Although, for streams, we can consider it. I've got an HSE, thank you, Dylan. For streams, I've got a no experience run and a no evolution run planned. We're going to take on Fisher Scott. Scott's with his Quillfish. Health and Safety England, thank you. Scott's with his Quillfish and his Desperately Seeking Susan. Didn't mean to encounter this Espeon guy. He is a bit of a Peskeon here. Oh, Executive. Oh dear. That makes more sense. Health and Safety Executive. It's how long it's been since I've been in the office. I'm really glad that Scott is fond of Venomoth. I've loved the Venomoth line ever since I first got Pokemon Gold, back 20 odd years ago. The King's Trio, thank you for subscribing to the channel. 20 odd years ago I got Pokemon Gold and I loved Venomoth, and it's not been in any game until Scarlet and Violet. If you discount the remakes of Gen 4, the last game you could get before Scarlet and Violet where Venonat was available pre-Elite 4 was Gold, Silver and Crystal, which is an absolute sham and a farce. Stab Wing Attack is proving to be very, very handy here with its base 90 power with Stab. It's in Fire Red Leaf Green and Let's Go, but they are remakes. In terms of a new base game, the last time it was in... I've gone the wrong friggin' way. The last time it was in was Gold and Silver in Johto. Well, Gold, Silver and Crystal, I should say. It was post-game in BDSP. Scizor and SCYTHER share the same base stats, they're just rejigged around, which is why we're running them two separate mons. And we say thank you to the HM friends. We say thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, to Paris, and to all of you lovely new and old HM friends. We're going to buy our full restores, whether we need them or not. Going to drop a hard save just in case this league goes wrong. And let's take a look at our stats in big. We are level 53 with 161 HP. We're holding the Sharp Beak with Wing Attack, Headbutt, Swords Dance and Hidden Power Ground. Our attack is a huge 157. 124 in defense, 96 in special attack, 123 in special defense, and 150 in speed. And you're absolutely correct there, Metal Hammer. The same total for Cleavel as well. First up on the chopping block is Mr. St. Germain himself. It's Will with his Psychics. And we're confused. That is what I worried about. Hurt ourselves one Psychic hits for a lot of damage. Let's hope we get better confusion luck here than we did on the last one. Slowro should be a 3-shot with Curse. There we go. It's weird, the Scyther line's the only line where that happens. Where are my full restores? There they are, let's move that up to the top. And now let's take on Koga. Oh god, we're poisoned. And he is spamming the Protect. He's probably going to go boom at the end of this turn as well, but we knock him out. Just going to get through this muck. We're through Koga, even with being toxic, so that is really good. Bruno is next. Bruno, we have to worry about his Onyx. Everything else should be fine. The EV line has higher base stats. The evolutions have higher base stats than the base EV line. So Eevee itself has lower base stat totals. That Hitmontop doesn't have a single fighting type move. So we take full advantage of his AI there. Ha! Umbreon wasn't Scumbreon this time around. First time Karen. It's time for the lie with the flyers. Got a couple of different strats to try here, just in case. Please use Flail again. Surf's fine, we're at 3 boosts here. We one-shot the Scarodactyl. Oh, magic. Oh, wait, no, there's another Dragonite left. Now magic. 109.45 for the Liar with the Flyers. And let's get our final league time. It is 110.01 for our league time. Which honestly is not bad at all. So now we have some unskippable end credits. I'm going to take this opportunity to have a little quick break, and I shall rejoin you in just a couple of moments. Ash Campbell, thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I tell you what, it does help if you click off the BRB screen, doesn't it? Oh, I got thrown a little bit for a loop there, but we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. We are about to carry on. We get a call from Professor Elm. He's got something for us, and the rappel has worn off. We get the SS tickets, and that means we can go all the way over to Kanto proper. But first, we need to retrieve our HM friends. So let's move the rappels back up. And let us go all the way to Cherry Grove, where our nearest internet accessible PC is. And we say welcome back to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, and to Paris. Now we're going to fly all the way over to Ekritik City. And we're going to go into the Whirl Islands. Not the Whirl Islands, this is Mount Mortar. I'm lying like Lance. There are quite a few differences between Silver and Crystal. The plotline is much more fleshed out in Crystal. And there are a few different mandatory and optional battles. So in Crystal you have to go into the Burnt Tower, whereas you don't in Silver. The rappel has worn off. Hopefully one more rappel will see us fit for the Whirl Islands section. Oh dear. He has 6 Pokemon. We definitely do not want to battle him. Paris is going to help us see through here. We could probably do this without Flash. And then Paris is going to dig. We are going to teleport with Kenya. And we're going to go onto the boat. Rappel should wear out on this boat if I've done my rappels correctly. Chat with him. He's one of a few people who will block you instantly. And let's go left side for this sailor this time. Right side, I beg your pardon. Wing attack is such a good move with how high PP it has. This trainer's a bit of a joke, having low level 30s when you've just beaten the league. Yes. Hey, random passenger, can you help me look for my worker? No, I'm helping this person look for their granddaughter. Gonna utilise one glitch in this run, and that is using teleports there. Saves on a brief bit of menuing. And the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We're gonna get another rare candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. We'll get our bin leftovers because Scyther is not proud at all. We'll get a PP up. Ooh, the worst grind was probably doing an hour of grinding on Unknown. I had to do it on both Unknown runs I did. They're not going to be released because I need to go back to the drawing board with it. 2 of your favourite Pokemon, Joel. You have very good taste. Now we have a setup move for Red, which I'm hoping will help us. We might just need to dodge a charm and then go for it, I think. Gonna take advantage of this being a grass-type gym and having the type advantage over it. I don't think we're going to be breaking any records with Scyther, but it's still going to be a very good run. Those 2 bad RNG rival resets have slowed us down just enough that I think we're out of contention for top spot. Unknown is not impossible. A single Unknown is very possible, it's just very difficult. Hidden Power Rock Unknown is definitely possible, we know that much. It's not fun, no, Peach. Not fun at all. But it will need to be done because we're completing the Pokédex one by one. Get by the Pikachu, get by the... We're going to Swords Dance on the Pikachu and hope we dodge a couple of Thunders. That is the plan for Red. Ledion might be slow, but it does have hands, so it can punch things in the mouth, and it has a half-decent special attack. Oh, we're going to get a taste of his Zap Cannon, are we? Rude. Don't fly there for a start, and don't go into the Pokemon Center. We do not want to go into the Pokemon Center. If we do, we ruin our teleport spot. Bye-bye a go-go to the bye-bye a go-go man. Get the machine part, and we are going to teleport back to route number 10. TM07, he did run all the way to Unova. You're absolutely correct there. Yes, just to avoid the Zap Cannon. We can now fly to Cerulean, dip our head in the PMC. We've not taken any battles since healing. Ledion's Gen 2 learn set is TM punches, and that's about it. He's great with Iron Fist as an ability. Having a flying type move is almost as good as having an ice type move on this route. Ah, poor Bellossom, you're only 20 centimeters tall. Hidden Power Ice is feasible up until Red. Hidden Power Rock is feasible all the way through and is more consistent on Red. This is a physical attack. Just needs to do about an hour of grinding for Jasmine, a bit of grinding for Bruno, and you're good to go. Meowdy Rumis, I hope you're doing well. I've not been broken anymore, Kumbay, no, thank goodness. Here's where we get called a pest, but we are not a pest. We are the best, not a pest. What the hell is my brain going on? Alright, it's Misty. She's got an Ice-type Pokemon that might not be nice. So we'll headbutt it in the mouth. As she rain danced, that's absolutely fine by me. Misty is really rude. $3.59 Misty is really good. Saffron City time. Yes, SCYTHER is called SCIZOR, and you'll never guess what SCIZOR is called. It's time for Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Espeon's not a Peskeon. Scyther's medium fast. We're in the rapid growth phase now. Get the Marsh badge. We need to go over to Lavender Town next. And return the machine part. Not the machine parts. We need to get to the Expin card. So that we can expin our radio and wake up that sleepy bear. Yes, medium fast level group. Stop camping me. God, it's like playing COD. We get the Expin card so we can expin our radio now. And hopefully expunge that Snorlax. It's the best play on words I've got. Yes, if only Cross Scissor was in this gen. Have I ever nicknamed my Pokemon after characters? What do you mean, Deadpool? I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Brock could be an issue because of Sandstorm, but we're going to cross that bridge when we come to it. Gonna get through Surge first. I don't really nickname them like that, but it's something I wouldn't be opposed to. I just don't have that many cultural references, so I don't watch too many films at all. Welcome in, Joanna. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Thunder Badge acquired. Let's move on. Your day's just started? Well, I hope you've got a great start to your day. The Iron Mon challenge has ruined reading Iron Man for me. Because I just read it as Iron Mon now. Favourite Gen 2 Pokemon? Probably Teddy Ursa. No, I get the lefties from the bin now. I relented. Gonna risk 2 rollouts here. Onyx is a one-shot. That's one of the ones I was worried about. Rhyhorn isn't even fully evolved. Omastar is not a star of the show here. And neither is the Kabutops. Boulder Badge in 121.35. Hello 3 Drill, how are you doing today? Unfortunately I've got wing attack, so I'm going to beat up your bees. Next destination is the Viridian City PMC. We're going to do that just to drop down a teleport spot. We're going to use a full restore at this point, and we're going to use one of our 2 remaining max elixirs. Therefore, I didn't use a bloody repel. Omastar has been recorded. Kabutops isn't yet. But they are coming out very soon, hopefully, in the next 4 weeks or so for those. Gonna save a tiny bit of time by getting on the bike here. It's one of the worst time saves I've got, but every little helped. Magcargo we don't really have anything too great against, but I lied, we have Hidden Power Ground. Rapidash is rapidly dashing all the way back to Blaine because that was a really bad performance by him. I've got a lot of runs planned, some of them fun, some of them pain. Rhyperior in Gen 1 should be interesting. Everyone's favourite push over here with Janine. Wasting her money on that dire hit. Weird quirk of the Gen 2 AI means that trainers can only use items on their highest level Pokemon, which is why she always uses the dire hit on her Venomoth. Take advantage of that TP points. We don't need to heal. We took 0 damage and we've still got plenty of power points left for Mr. Blue. Let us get on with it. Sword Stance. Oh god. This Pidgeot's setting up with Sword Stance. Oh dear. I didn't factor that in at all. thank goodness so we got through that. That Pidgeot scared me. 124.53 for blue. Let's use a full restore. Let's use our last max elixir as well. And let's fly down to Pallet Town. Gonna have a little chat with Professor Oak, who's going to open up Mount Silver. And we're going to get our final Scyther time. In fact, let's make sure we have 9 rare candies. We do. We're going to move those up to the top. It's just turned daytime now. And with it being morning, let's hope that red is the one in morning here. Fly to Silver Cave. Pop our head in the Pokemon Center. Ah, bloody hell. Rare Candy, Pokemon Abra Teleport. Stick on a Super Repel, move those up to the top. Paris is going to flash. Now I have 0 visual memory, so there's no way I'm getting through this without flash. The Scyther run has done very, very well for itself so far. Welcome into Frenchie and Skullcracker. We're going to try at our current level with our current learn set and chop and change things from there. Ouch. Double ouch. Let's try just one Swords Dance, shall we? I want to get one off without getting charmed and see how we are. There we go. Headbutt the Pikachu hopefully into next week. That's a one-shot. Headbutt that. Flinch. Headbutt flinch. Blastoise. Oh. Risk Swords Dance because of Rain Dance. Move to Wing Attack. Not a one-shot but Blizzard Mist. Sleepy Bear time. He's going to use Amnesia on turn 1, so we'll set up another Swords Dance. Headbutt this, hope for the flinch, or the crit, or both. Body Slam, please don't paralyze. Wing Attack. Venusaur, Wing Attack. Super effective. Oh god, we've got an Espeon. 127.45. Oh. Only level 67, only 5 resets. That is one of the best runs we have done. Ooh. The beauty of Swords Dance. Let's see if the leaderboard is working, shall we? Second place on the leaderboard. 127.45, under a minute slower than Mewtwo. Without our 2 unlucky resets at the rival, that would have been phenomenal. I realise there's no music on this. Let me just get my Pokemon music playing here as well. On the leaderboard page. Right under Mewtwo is very prestigious. I need a couple of moments now to set up the Sizzle run. However, I am running ahead of time. So before we do that, there is one more thing we have to do on our runs. We have to go back to Violet City. Have to go into the Pokemon Center. Access our PC. Mailbox. Attach mail to Kenya. And we say thank you to Kenya for all your help. But you've got to go home. Those of you on Team Kenya, dry your eyes. We'll be getting another Kenya in just a couple of moments. So we'll drop down the hard save on this file at 127.45. I will reset the timer. Reset the resets. I'll reset my brain, and I'll be back in just a couple of moments. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience there. We have everything set up for the next challenge. We're going to be running SCIZOR. So we've done SCYTHER. We're now back at the very bloody beginning, where SCIZOR is. So we're a new bug town. Thank you all once again for your patience there. We're a strong physical attacker with still decent speed, so I'm hoping we can at least match SCYTHER's time. We have just the one 4x weakness this time in, of course, fire. We lose all our other weaknesses, and we have a bunch of resistances too. But having a bunch of resistances might actually slow us down. Because we get that not very effective text on an awful lot of battles. So it'll be interesting to see if that affects it. SCYTHER got a 127, I want to say. $127 and a bit of change. Changing up my strategy for this one, I'm going to play a little bit riskier because we've got quick attack and huge physical attack. Yes, it's Clamps from Futurama. No, we don't need the Poison Cure Berry, and we don't need the Antidote this time. Still grab a couple of berries just in case. Sort out some food, sounds like a good idea to me. We're going to go straight into the rival battle. Being immune to poison is glorious. Yes, 4 times weak to fire in this run. Sizzle's type coverage is terrible. Not having wing attack will screw us over a little bit. And our hidden power type this time is Rock. Rival 2 will be trickier. We've got hidden power Rock for Lance. We'll be fine. Set up a sword stance against his Gyarados and then just yeet rocks at him with our mind. Getting a lot of random encounters here. Bloody hell. That is true about outspeeding the Zard. Hopefully we will. We'll be quite over-leveled by that point, being medium fast. I'm going to try my best to get a great time with Sizzle regardless. Although all these wild friggin' encounters aren't helping. If I was doing a video, I would probably have reset the run with this number of encounters. Why rock over ground? We've got a 4 times weakness to fire. So I want that 4 times super effective against the Charizard line. Charizard line's going to be our Achilles heel in this run. Scyther got a 127 in the end, Tech Hunter. We're going to do early Sprout Tower this time. Get it over and done with. Chicken masala for dinner tonight. I hope you enjoy it, Malik. Oh, rock and steel together. Oh no, you get a lot of nasty weaknesses there. We've got the Flash HM for the escape rope. We'll use that straight away. And we'll start on Falconer's Gym. We learn Pursuits. That's going to be great against Ghastly. And by great, I mean distinctly average. Still holding the berry. And we're through Falconer in a time of 6:28. 6:31 on the timer. But of course, we have done Sprout Tower. So we'll save that time a little bit later on. Stick that egg in box 14. And let's make us way down the next route. We're still going to get the Purrs Cure Berry to cure our Purses. And we've got to heal. Oh dear. That's not what I want to do. That's definitely not what I want to do. Didn't realise we were out of quick attacks. The anime did make out Sizzle to be fast, very fast, but it is so much slower than Scyther. I mean, we've still got base 27. We've still got 27 in speed at the moment. Don't know why I took on this Magikarp trainer. I meant to take on the Poliwag trainer next to him. Malamar and Inkay are Dark Psychic, I believe. Yes, 4 times weak to Berg. Take the heal in here. We'll do Birdkeeper Peter. Malamar and Inkay were introduced in Generation 6. Welcome in, Chad Northern. Never apologise for being late. Yes, Inkay and Malamar is the one where you need to turn either your 3DS or your Switch upside down to evolve. As soon as the repel wears off, we're getting encounters up the wazoo again. Welcome in, Andrew. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Bloody sakes, game. Give me 2 steps without an encounter. We're going to try this Vulpix trainer just to see how bad Rival 2 is going to be. Oh, never mind. We knocked it out in 1. Get the full heal. Go into the Pokemon, we're going to buy our 10 repels. I can count to 10. And we're going to buy our 5 super potions. We'll go into the Pokemon Center. And now it's time to catch our HM friends once more. And first up already is Psyduck. So, for all you Team Psyduck, I'm sure you're very happy to see Psyduck out first. I personally prefer Scyther's base stat spread. I prefer having that little bit of extra speed. We've got an Oddish next. Another Psyduck, we don't need two. And if you would like to join the HM Friends, there is a link down in the description. Got another Oddish, we don't need another Oddish, we definitely don't need another Psyduck. Don't need a Venonat, thank you very much. There's Paris. Paris, please play ball and get in the first ball. Thank you, Paris. And now we'll go into the Slowpoke well. One-shotting these rats is great. I've not watched the anime for a very, very long time. Coughing can literally only tackle us, so that's a 3-shot and it goes down. And then the next time we menu, we're going to teach Swift. Thank you, Chad, that's very kind of you to say. Full swipe, no thank you. I knew we'd get paralyzed there. And now let's take on Bugsy. We don't outspeed his Scyther, however, Fury Cutter is doing next to nothing at all. Thank you, Joanna, that's very kind of you to say. Right, let's bite the bullet and do Rival 2. Critical hit on his Ghastly is nice. Ha! He smoke screamed when I had Swift. What an idiot. Oh dear, that's not what I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, I really don't like grinding in Pokemon games, so I'm grateful for the experience share. Get the 2 ethers in the forest. We'll get Sweet Scent, although we probably won't need it. It's very nice to have as a just in case. I think the new games have their place. A lot of the new games are still fun. They're not what Pokemon used to be. But is that necessarily a bad thing? I think there definitely is a market for another 2D style RPG adventure though. All of you on Team Abra, let's hope for an early Abra this time. We're not getting quite as lucky this time. Getting a lot of Drowsy. Still should be quicker than going into the underground, though. It is 10%. There we go. Set our teleport spots back in Goldenrod. And we'll go and grab the bike. And the final HM friend we're picking up is Kenya, of course. Kenya's going to be helping us out with Fly. That is the question. Who are all the gift subs going to pick? Mondays and Fridays for streams, Malik. Paris's moves are all in the correct slots now. This person really can't hit us too hard at all, so we might as well take him on. Team Aurora's for me. I love Aurora. Aurora? I can never pronounce this name. Why am I trying to dig through a root? It's not what we're supposed to do. There is a special extra stream coming up in 4 weeks and 1 day's time, by the way. I'm going to be live most of the day on my birthday on the 16th of May, so I hope to see a lot of you in there. Yes, all the best people are born in May. She's trying to stall us here, but she's locked herself into rollout again. Yes, May the 1st. Happy birthday for a couple of weeks' time, Metal Hammer. Oh, you're still in your 20s, you're fine. I'm turning 32 on May the 16th. I think, yep, 32. I'm at that age now where I have to do the maths to remember my date of birth. Ha, you're sand attacking, we have Swift. "22 short films about Springfield might be one of the best episodes of The Simpsons." Ah, you were born in 90. I was born in 91. That's the issue. I have to take one off things, and that's hard for my brain. My favourite episode of The Simpsons is still the PTA disbands. Hate that spinner. Last Exit to Springfield is really good as well. Professor Oak challenge, do you mean completing the Pokédex? I've not done that on stream, if that's what you mean. Yes, Purple Monkey Dishwasher. I also like Wild Bart's Can't Be Broken. I think that's one of the best episodes. Marge vs. the Monorail, an instant classic. PTA Disbands is definitely my favourite, though. Team challenges are very much Kangastan's forte. I have seen Who Shot Mr. Burns. That sounds like it could take a very long time, Graham. Possibly too long even for a stream. The one where they go to Australia is the one where Bart gets kicked up the arse by a giant boot, isn't it? Isotopes. Oh my god, Billy and the Clonosaurus! I forgot about that. Yes, battling seizure robots on TV. And Hogan's not affected, but joins in for fear of FOMO. The only way they were able to get Paul and Linda McCartney to feature in the episode was to have Lisa permanently changed to be a vegetarian, I believe. I'm not as confident about this particular run and this particular rival battle. Homer versus New York City is a great episode. I've messed up here, I put the wrong moves on. Can't let Mud Slap. There we go, this is going much better now. Try headbutting this. Oh, headbutt does just the same as Rock Smash, oh dear. I tried increasing the reset counter and it's gone to -1, -1. Let's try redoing that reset counter again. There we go, reset's working now. Every so often it throws a hissy fit at me. I'm starting to think that Hidden Power Rock is a bit of a misplay, but I didn't want to run 2 Hidden Power Grounds back to back. Yes, the Shinning was such a good Treehouse of Horror episode. I'm always smiling. Even when I'm yeeting myself off gyms. I have no idea why Sizzle learns Sunny Day, but it's such a daft move for it to learn. Lisa Goes Gaga is the ultimate Bad Simpsons episode. Under half an hour for Morty is not bad at all. Let us buy our repels from this shop here. 21 super repels, and we only need 3 of those. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the one where they came to the UK either. No one's seeing this, I've messed up. We'd already got the Olivine teleport by that point, unfortunately, but It was the same time loss either way. I like Hans Moleman, I like Super Nintendo Chalmers as well. Oh no, people keep phoning you. Gotta be honest, I'm not really vibing with this lone set. I miss Wing Attack already. I'm learning. We have stab, it's just not very good stab. Why did I repel there? Remember the secret potion? Yeah, Steel is terrible offensively early in earlier games. Now Hitmonchan has terrible special. Which we're very much taking advantage of there. I have played Simpsons Hit and Run, yes. Yes, the run where we evolve into Sizzle will be much better because we'll have Wing Attack. I liked Simpsons Road Rage, even if it was a cheap clone of Crazy Taxi. Without stab damage, but we still do get the sharp beak. I think it's only level 30, you know, for the Evo, with the randomizer. God. Oh, load times were awful. We were evolving at level 30 with this one. We had to swap ROMs very quickly at Morty's gym. Have a lovely time at work, Kyle. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for popping in. Wrong thing. There we go. We talked to the correct thing this time. Thanks. Let's... I have paused the timer. I noticed that OBS was having a bit of a moment. Hopefully you're all still with me. Apologies about that. We can unpause the timer. We didn't miss much at all. We were only in the underground. I quite liked the Simpsons movie. I need to talk to her. That OBS refresh happened at the worst possible time in terms of things I need to remember. Simpsons movie had some decent parts in it, I will say that much. I thought my internet had died, but it was YouTube's end because everything else was working fine. So we can blame YouTube for that one. A paid break from work sounds fantastic. To be fair though, this is now my job. So I have the privilege of saying I play Pokémon Crystal for a living. Oh, Wolf, thank you so much for the £4.99 super chat. Let's hope it comes through on the overlay soon. I will give it a quick refresh just in case. Let's pause the timer for a hot second. So my alerts seem to have gone kaput. Oh, it's not coming through for some reason. Stream Elements must have gone kaput. But thank you so much. There we go. It's just on a ghost though. It is a Monday. But thank you so much, Wolf, for the $4.99. Oh no, Joanna, I hope you have a great time at the mall regardless. There were a few issues with stream earlier. When do I have the forethought like that, Conbay? Couple of bad damage rolls there. Didn't get frozen, that's absolutely fine. Through price in 39.43. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping now before we take on Jasmine. I don't have the forethoughts to turn off alerts after the gift subs. I will try and get them fixed, but I'm not sure there is anything I can do. I'm relying on good old stream elements. Have a great time and a great day, Joanna. Thank you for popping in. Welcome in 0666. It's not iron that I wanted to buy, it's protein. I got the wrong vitamin. I'm going to risk one more. See if it will take it. Yes, it can. So in fact, we've got 2 nuggets. Yes, having that rewind power really does help. Right, so we've used 6 vitamins. Can you tell I'm scared of Jasmine? Oh, Wolf, that's very kind of you to say. Where are you from, Wolf? I will let you know roughly how close we are. Didn't mean to go in here, but we're in here regardless. I use an Xbox Series controller. A Power A one, I do believe. Oh, bloody hell, my movement's gone all over the place now. Attach the King's Rock. And we're going to get rid of Slash instead of Return. That might be a misplay, but we shall see. Jasmine could be the big wall. Yes, I'm nearish Blackburn, but I know Wigan quite well. Oh god, you can hear the northern come out when I say Blackburn. This is what we call brute forcing and hoping for the best. Of course, she doesn't bloody miss. She's used her hyper early this time, which is good. There's the defense drop we weren't wanting. Gonna swap to headbutt. Hope for the best. There we go. Oh shoot, there's a scythe. Never mind, we're through. Mineral badge. Oh. That was a little bit tougher than I'd have hoped, but we are through in quite a good time. Let's heal up, and it is at this point we're going to take our first break of this run. So we're going to pause the timer on the thank you for waiting, because that's a nice screen. And I shall be back in just a couple of moments. I'm not sure if King's Rock does stack. There's a bit of confusion there and I can't remember what we figured out. But I will be back in 2 minutes or so. Just need a quick stretch, getting quite stiff. I'll see you all very soon. Oh, Malik, thank you so much for the 20 Danish krona, I think. Thank you for doing that while I was on my break. You really didn't have to, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see, while we're on break here, if I can get that alert going for you, because you missed it because we were on the BRB screen. So I am going to log into Stream Elements manually and try and get that sorted. So please do bear with me just 1 second, because I feel it's only fair for Malik's alerts to come through. There we go. Thank you so much, Malik, for the super chat there. I'll remember to keep that open for the next time. And we can unpause the timing out and take on the Rockets. I believe it's krona, but I might be wrong there. How are we doing compared to SCYTHER? I have not a clue. I've not written down the splits for SCYTHER. Yes, Peach, thank you for going back in time. This one is just going to be a SCYTHER. Not a SCYTHER, a Sizzle. Scizor is 2 minutes ahead, thank you, Shoblet. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly there. I kind of like it when currencies are sort of 1 decimal place different, because it always makes me feel richer than I am. It's 2 minutes and a bit ahead, but we also need to remember that we have done Sprout Tower already with Sizzle. So we're going to save a little bit more time there still. Oh, I've already battled them. Metal Claw is the next move to be going, by the way. Can't stand it. Good morning, Dr. Coof. How are you? Now, we cannot get poisoned by him. It does raise attack occasionally, but we'll have Swords Dance, which will raise attack consistently. Working from home, that sounds very good to me. If I've done my experience correct, we should just about get Swords Dance in prep for Rival 4. Pausing the timer for a very quick second because there's an item I want to pick up. I can never remember where it is. So please do bear with me just a hot second. SCYTHER got a 127 in the end. Apologies for that. Just needed to double check Bulbapedia. We're off to Violet City for a very quick second. That's what we wanted. We wanted the Bitter Berry there. So I think that's the Confusion Berry, isn't it? $127 for SCYTHER is not bad at all. And I'm loving seeing all these green names in chat. Thank you to everyone who has joined the HM Friends. Thanks to everyone who has gifted all the HM Friends. I've just noticed it's a sea of green. That Bitterberry did its job there. Oh, bugger. Wrong move. I used my brain. Oh, the hay fever is getting bad this afternoon. Stillwing is not terrible. We have the greens and the blues and some lovely grey names as well. Doesn't matter if you're green, blue or grey, I will thank you and treat you all the same. I just appreciate everybody who shows up to these streams. That puzzle's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Yes, I used my brain for once. I hope everyone's clapping me. It doesn't happen very often that I use my brain in these runs. We said goodbye to a bumhead fire duck there. Get the max ether. Probably won't need the amulet coin for this run. We don't need a choose a move. We've bought all the vitamins that this Pokemon can take as well. Nearly dug out there without talking to the director. That would have been terrible, wouldn't it? Stillwing's one of those weird TMs in Gen 2. You can get in 2 separate places, but they're both in the post-game just to be awkward. You can get one in a rock tunnel on the Lavender side, and then you can get one right at Mount Silver. Headbutt the Raticate into next week. Coughing's harmless. Throw a rock at a Golbat. Yes, you get it very early in Gen 3, thank goodness. This thing can glare me, so I'm taking no chances. You say that, but then this person here has every answer to a steel type. However, he's not factoring in hidden power rocks, so we'll throw a rock at the dog. We'll throw a rock at the bigger dog. And then we'll headbutt the orb. I rarely eat in restaurants, so I don't know how much it costs these days. Why rock and not ground? Because we just did hidden power ground before, and I didn't want to duplicate 2 hidden power types back to back. Because we have virtually identical learn sets either way. I thought it would be better to try and have a little bit more variety. And definitely not because of Blizzard. Why did I not open the bag there? That's why we ran Hidden Power Water on Raichu, because probably Hidden Power Ice would have been better. But I knew Raichu was going to be a tough run anyway. So I'd rather show off something a little bit different. Welcome in, Ralph. I hope you're doing well. Let's now teach Whirlpool and Waterfall to our Psyduck. I've done it again. I've forgotten to put on the repel. Yes, Raichu's biggest problem was being stuck as a Pichu for so goddamn long. Mancina was Hidden Power Dragon, which was really not the right move. Should have been Hidden Power Ice. But again, Mancina was going to be mid. Yes, it is nice to see Santa in his natural habitat. Goodness me, words. We will be doing a Light Ball Pikachu run very soon on stream, in a couple of weeks. McDonald's has gotten so expensive lately, hasn't it? Yes, there are more egg moves planned. We're doing egg move auxiliary very soon. I think you can age someone just by how much they think a McDonald's Happy Meal costs. I eat far too much McDonald's, being perfectly honest with all of you. Auxiliary's great if you give egg moves, but starting with Water Gun means it's very slow. 34 quid, Jesus! It was $1.99 when I was a kid. Welcome in, Sop. Things are going very well, thank you. How are you today? Delivery is very expensive. See, I like KFC. But the KFC over here, it's an absolute joke. You're never quite sure if you're going to get your food or somebody else's. Had all sorts of issues for it. And Sharebox is the biggest lie in marketing. My health is not too bad today, thank you. Got a little bit of the sneezes because of hay fever, but there's naught we can really do about that. I went to Northern Cyprus and ate Popeyes a couple of years... Well, goodness me, about 4 years back now because of the virus. And Popeyes was lush. Oh, I'm supposed to be paying attention to him, aren't I? Claire's just being Claire, isn't she? She's throwing a strop. I know, it quite often turns into food chats at the worst part of the month for me. We have Five Guys over here, but I've never been. $6.20 for 2 Happy Meals. That can get in the bin. In fact, we'll pick up the Darude TM while we're here. Thank you, Morgan, for your kind words. I hope you have a lovely time watching the VOD. Apparently, Five Guys fries are really good. They'll always be $1.99 in my head too, Kanbei. Oh, I don't like peanuts. So I probably wouldn't like Five Guys fries. Yes, the little toy. Do you remember people used to collect the McDonald's Happy Meals toys thinking they'd be worth something one day? I'm a convert to Burger King fries. When I was out with my friend Dylan a couple of weeks ago, he was in chat earlier. We went to Burger King. And, yeah, they were really nice fries. Pausing the bag to sort out the timer? No, pausing the timer to sort out the bag. Goodness me, brain. I am missing a rare candy from somewhere. I should be on 5 rare candies at the moment. Which rare candy have I missed? That is the question. Have I not done Goldenrod rare candy? That sounds like the one I'm most likely to miss. We'll have to do a bit of a rare candy sweep after the league. Not that we'll need them, probably, so we might wait until red and hope for the best. Ink drop, pink bow. Right, bag is sorted. Good morning, Master K. I hope you're doing well. We always get onto the topic of food. Normally fast food. Normally at this point in the month in streams. I don't know how it happens, but it happens all the bloody time. Oh, Wimpy. Oh, I had a Wimpy when I was like 8 and I couldn't stand it. Wimpy's like budget McDonald's. Bullet Hoser, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm not sure if you're in the chats here or if you're watching a pre-record, but I hope you have a lovely time regardless. Oh, bloody hell, I've done it again on the ghost. It's like McDonald's if you want to have a painful existence. It's like being time warped back into the 80s. And now it's time to say thank you to the HM friends. We say thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, to Paris, and to all you lovely, lovely people with the green names in chat. If you are a new HM friend, don't forget there is a community post for you to pick your HM friend team. Now let's take a little look at our stats going into the league. We're level 52 with 161 HP. We're holding nothing at the moment. That's going to change to a King's Rock. Return, Sword Stance, Hidden Power, and Headbutt are our moves. Attack 177, Jesus, that's big. Defense 139, Special Attack 94, Special Defense 120, and Speed 105. Let us now put on the King's Rock. Let's move the full restores back up to the top of the bag. Let's drop down a save, and let's go in. Gonna throw a rock at the Scyther, at the Xatu. Throw another rock at this Xatu. We'll throw a rock at the Jinx as well. What are Cavendish fries? Take a little bit of damage from the Executor. And should be a 2-shot on the Slowbro. Oh, he used Kirsch straight away. Up next is Koga. I remember when 115 through the league, I was ecstatic. But we just keep getting better at the game, I suppose. Even if this thing goes boom, we're fine. I love the Tesco sweet chili chicken wrap myself. In the what used to be £3 meal deal. Yes, Kambe, you have the right idea. I don't like mayo at all. I think mayo's absolutely foul. Yes, we're neutral to the fighting type. Oh, bloody hell, misclick there. She got the read on me. We're taking a reset on that. Please just hit your rocks. Yes, we're through the Houndoom. Gonna risk it with a single sand attack. Gengar's gonna swear at us. But we should only have Murkrow left to go. Karen not as bad as she could have been. Knowing when to take the L and reset is very important in these runs. We're doing very well with Sizzle so far. I think we're probably roughly on par with Scyther. Taking full advantage there of him setting up a rain dance. 107.21 into the league. Well, into Lance. And let's get our final league time. 107.37. Not done a run with Gyarados yet, but it is planned, Pilko. Right, so we have unskippable end credits. So I'm going to take a quick BRB, play some adverts to help out with covering the costs of the stream, and we will be back in just a couple of moments. And we are back. I forgot to skip through the end credits, but we are back. Thank you so much for your patience there. We're into the final part of today's stream. We're going to beat Red with Sizzle. But to get to Red, we've got to do another 8 badges. But before we can even think about that, we've got to get the SS ticket from Professor Elm. I also need to have a quick peruse for this last rare candy. It's bugging me as to where it could be. But we welcome back to the HM friends, Kenya, Abra, Psyduck, and Paris. And now we're going to take a quick risk and go to Goldenrod, see if that's the rare candy. If not, we'll deal with 9. Yes, that's the rare candy. Air Critic City is the next place we're going to. I can feel the pressure on me because we're on a very good time. So I'm going to try and go like the clappers here. This might be a little bit more focused than I normally am, because I really want to get a good time with Sizzle. I know it's people like King Cygnus's favourite Pokemon, and I want to do everybody proud with their favourite Pokemon. Yes, we can finally get a Sizzle. Why do your eggs take so long to hatch? Get the lefties, probably not going to use them. Get the PP up. Weedle's going to be an interesting run when we do the B-Drill. We actually have really high attack and good speed, so we can make something of it. Just have no moves. So if you breed a shiny Pokemon, or if you breed a pair of Pokemon where one of them is shiny, you have a 1 in 64 chance of the opposite gender Pokemon to your shiny Pokemon being a shiny. Woodrill's a great name for that Pokemon. So yes, you can breed shinies in Pokemon Crystal quite easily. Works out roughly the same time as the Masuda method, though, in later generations, because egg hatching and egg generating is so much slower. Unfortunately, you can't breed two shinies close together because game reads them as being too closely related. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody sleep from this Tangler. Yes, shininess is based on DVs in Generation 2. That Tangler's lost us a fair amount of time. It's a scam getting hit by Sleep Powder. Sizzle's doing well. Scyther did very well for itself at 127. We're going to see just how well Sizzle does. It comes from its shoes, Peach. Tangler has powder on its shoes. Don't know where it's been if it's got powder there. You can tell I'm getting a little bit pressured with this one because of my movement. It's going a little bit wonky. Don't go into the Pokemon Center. Got the machine part, we can now take on Nugget Bridge. Shiny starters in Gen 2 cannot be male. So that includes anything in the 12.5% gender ratio group. I really want to run a Jigglypuff Wigglytuff, but we're going to have to start with bloody Igglybuff. The main thing that matters right now is movements. The battles, for the most part, are press A simulators at this point. Yes, Igglybuff, unfortunately, is a friendship Evo. As is Clair, unfortunately, yes. Don't know why I clicked hidden power there. I've used Sweet Scent a few times just to get occasional levels here and there. It's really handy to have because I run with Perma Repel as soon as I can. We've got the Expin card to expin our radio. Magneton's the one I'm worried about when we get through with the Sword Stance. Rest of the battle should be easy. Not going to bother with Steel Wing, I don't think. Actually, no, we're not going to bother with Steel Wing. It's an unnecessary time loss. It's going to be quick to set up Sword Stance. Hit 3 drill on the way up, which isn't terrible. Don't think we're going to get a level. If we really need a Steel Wing, we do have the option of going into the house as we get our 10th Rare Candy. We're on a very quick run, so we can't chuck any balls at the bear today, unfortunately. The last run, I think, was... Oh, why am I hidden powering? Meant to be Swords Dancing. I think it was for alligator, or maybe one of the legendary birds, where I picked up these leftovers from Snorlax last time. Yes, I got the lefties from the bin in the cafe. But I think I'm going to go in holding a Paralyzed Cure Berry at red. Not sure what we are doing time-wise compared to Scyther at the moment. I hope we're doing very well, though. Wasn't supposed to factor in that new movement yet, but apparently muscle memory took me that way. I'm actually feeling really bloody tense. She doesn't like me. Yes, we were missing the goldenrod one. The minor key Cinnabar theme is one of the saddest themes, I think, in all of Pokemon. Seeing as Cinnabar Island's theme in Gen 2, in Gen 1, 3, and 7 is so hyped and so pumped up, as it were. It's going to be quicker to do this heal here than it is to fumble about in the bag. Alright, let's do blue. What? He's whirlwinding me. It's an unnecessary time loss there, unfortunately. Four minutes is all we've got. Whatever happens now, it's going to be bloody close between these two. Gonna skip Steel Wing. Rare Candies up to the top. Let's give it a go. Try with King's Rock first of all. We aren't outspeeding this Zard, unfortunately. Alright, so let's dump in some Rare Candies. Not a chance. We're going to have to go up another 3. Still don't outspeed. We're just going to dump in all 4. We're still not going to outspeed this Zard, though. Some useful info. We're going to try our best. If we can tank 1 from the Zard, we're fine. Let's put on the... Just got to wait for one of these misses. No. We're going to need to Quick Claw, unfortunately. So we're not beating Scyther's time because Quick Claw is going to take us a very long time to get. And then we've got to get Quick Claw luck, and we're hitting a spinner. We're also out of candies. Can you bloody stop? Why are you being such a dickhead? Thank you. That awful spinner there. Next time I'm going in through Critique. We're now past Scyther's time, unfortunately. Don't know why I'm healing, don't need to. Having that lower speed is what's let us down. I'm a little bit frustrated. I allow myself like one vague, almost swear, but not quite swear per stream. Doesn't even matter if we take a bit of damage from the Pikachu because we're getting one shot anyway. Yeah, in Discord I swear like a trooper. Just gonna get that Quick Claw luck now. Could be here a while, could be here not at all, not long at all. It's up to the RNG gods. On a different seed for sure this time. Right, we're through the Zard. Don't paralyze me. Thank you. $129.23. Still sub 130, thank goodness. But we will have to see where that puts us on the leaderboard. I don't know what music is playing at the moment. Might be Route 47. But let's take a little look at where it puts us on the leaderboard. We're not on the podium. The Angry Bear has separated SCYTHER and SCIZOR, but 1:29.23 is still a very, very good time. 25 seconds ahead of the Rolling Cow, ahead of Suicune, ahead of Raikou. Entei we're doing very, very soon on stream as well. But I think we can all be happy with getting 2 sub 90-minute runs today. Whew, can relax now. So thank you all so much for hopping in the stream today. We are, in fact, out of time, I believe, to do another run, unfortunately. But 2 top 5 stream runs in one day is not bad. And there's only one thing left to do. We are going to go to Violet City. We're going to go to our PC. We're going to attach the mail to Kenya. And we're going to return Kenya to its rightful owner. There is a spinner, and there is a ROM called Crystal Speed Choice, which turns spinners into rotators. So the rotators really do help. In fact, if I just go to Crystal Speed Choice 7.4, this is a ROM that I use quite often, actually, for my key item randomizers. And every spinner rotates instead. Unfortunately, this is all randomized. So if we go down here, just as an example, this is normally a spinner, but he's now a rotator, so he's got consistent speed and consistent turning, so you can get used to how to go by him. But if you want to see some of those, then feel free to join the Discord. However, we are now done. The stream, unfortunately, has to come to an end. I've had a glorious time over the last nearly 4 hours with all of you. Before I go, though, I want to say thank you to a lot of lovely people today. So, thank you to Peachly for gifting 10 subs at 2:27 PM, then Kanbei for 5, Dr. Chops for the $2 donation, Kanbei for another gift sub, Dr. Chops for another $5 donation, Vetler for the 20 gift memberships, Dr. Chops for another $1.99, Seaduke for a gift membership, Kanbei for £2, Dr. Chops for $1.99, Simon Atkins for joining at Premier Pokeball, Wolf for $4.99, and Malik for 20 Danish kroner. Thank you all so much for joining today. It has been a pleasure. We're going to go to the end credits and say thank you to all the HM friends and patrons. So I'll see you all very, very soon.